Frank Lampard was clear in his view on Chelsea's crunch match with Lille tonight. The Blues needed a result from their final Champions League group game to reach the last 16, and their manager was ready to embrace the occasion. "I like the pressure of this game being a knockout," he said in his pre-match press conference. "If we're going to do anything good here, then we are going to need lots of these nights." For 78 minutes of the tie, any semblance of pressure was hard to identify inside Stamford Bridge as Chelsea set about their task admirably and held a comfortable 2-0 lead. Read more. Bayern Munich tie. An opportunity for Mourinho to play the kidsChelsea and a win over the French side would guarantee their progression to the last 16 regardless of the outcome of Ajax's meeting with Valencia in Amsterdam, and for such an occasion Lampard's characteristic blend of youth and experience was understandably tilted towards the latter. Tammy Abraham was the sole representative of the homegrown youngsters, with Fikayo Tomori injured and Mason Mount and Reece James left on the substitutes bench. The rotation towards more established players appeared to be the right call as the Blues coasted through a straightforward first half. One-way trafficLille initially failed to throw a single punch in West London, with the French side looking very the bottom dwellers of an otherwise fiercely competitive Group H, with Christian Pulisic dancing through tackles and Chelsea pushed right up the pitch. The hosts searched for an opener. Emerson tested goalkeeper Maignan and Kante volleyed wide from the edge of the box before the breakthrough came.Willian got to the byline and squared for Abraham to tap in from close range and ease any lingering nerves. And when Cesar Azpilicueta lost his marker, kidsChelsea, to head in Emerson's curling corner 16 minutes later, you would have been forgiven for thinking the tie, and progression, was done and dusted. After the break, Abraham and Pulisic were taken off to conserve energy ahead of Saturday's Premier League game against Bournemouth, but the one-way traffic only continued. Kurt Zouma and the fit-again Antonio Rudiger were busy seeing who could complete the highest percentage of passes. Jorginho, Kante and Mateo Kovacic were settled in midfield. There was little sign of danger until, suddenly, Youssouf Yazisi beat Azpilicueta and pulled the ball back for the previously anonymous Loic Remy to return and haunt his former club with a thumping finish off the underside of the crossbar. Panic button. Lille's first shot on target ensured a sixth game without a clean sheet and frustration for Lampard, but worse still, having eased through the game all evening, the panic button was pressed. Yazisi flashed a shot wide before, more alarmingly, Chelsea were caught short-handed at the back and Remy ran through on goal. Thankfully for the home team. For more on this story, visit the news article link.